bro, nobody sells any info products on SaaS. And I'm thinking, why? A lot of info product people make a lot of money. Info sellers make a lot of money. But when you sell info or when you do agency, you're hunting your animal and killing it. But after you kill it, you have to find another buck to kill. And honestly, if you make it to the next level from being self-employed to having your own agency, you can't even sell your agency. If you're an influencer, you can't sell your brand. So a lot of influencers run agencies for cash flow where they sell info products for cash flow. They can't sell their info company. They can sell their software company. In the hierarchy of business, it's not similar to this. I'll get to that in a second. In the hierarchy of business, the highest form of leverage is software and social media. And if you're doing both, great. But if you're not doing any, you can forget being an S-tier entrepreneur. I'm literally going to speed run you guys through the reasons why you guys should start a SaaS in 2025. I'm not trying to sell you a course, as Alex Hormozy would say. I'm literally just trying to help you guys. AI, Cursor, it's all making it easier to make a software company without writing a line of code. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Caleb. This is one of the recent software companies that I've made. One of the SaaS companies that I have is making $1,000 per month, and I have no employees. I ran this up in a very short amount of time. I started growing, and you guys there's another video on my YouTube channel of me starting, and I think I made the video around here, and the video saying, oh, I was making 4K per month with AI SaaS. I got this up all the way to 10K per month, monthly recurring revenue, 8K, 10 or 11K, and then all the way up to 11K, guys. This was in June of 2024. I hate how I have to do this, but people want receipts on YouTube. So guys, that's just the power of SaaS, software as a service. I can see SaaS becoming a trend in like 2027. It's the new drop shipping, but let's get into the nitty gritty. Okay, so the business model they don't want you to know about. So I don't know why I keep putting these glasses on. Okay, so I quickly made this business model pyramid right here. SaaS is the highest leverage, silent wealth, obviously it's recurring. Agency, I've done that. I have in my past video where I was self-employed at first, and then I started to shoot music videos, and I was smart enough to turn into an agency where I'd contract out other videographers to shoot. It's definitely high leverage, but a lot of mental bandwidth versus SaaS. You kind of front load all your bandwidth, and then it's silent wealth where it recurs every single month, and you're not hunting and killing like an agency. Drop shipping, I only put agency over drop shipping because drop shipping, it looks sexy up front, but there's slim margins, guys. You guys have been on Twitter where people would flex their gross revenue, but it's at the end of the day, like, what's your net, bro? Like, it's most likely 30 to 40%, especially with Trump pushing out the tariffs. Drop shipping is a dying business. And then, of course, normal job. I don't have to get into that. You guys are advanced. You guys probably don't have your normal job to the people I'm talking to here. A lot of the info product guys, they're selling you info products, but on the back end, what they're building is SaaS, okay? So a lot of people, they sell you a, let's just say $2,000 course, and then in the $2,000 course, it's basically another advertisement to subscribe you to their $98 per month CRM. And that's where they make their real generational wealth, because they build enough to where they can exit it in the future on a website called acquire.com. So I found this website from Jordan Welch because he made a video on how to sell a business, and it was all new to me, guys. Yeah, I mean, guys, this is pretty much like the Facebook marketplace of SaaS. So right now I'm in the process of selling one of my SaaSes. These are some high net worth individuals that are acquiring businesses on the daily. And I'm just showing you the other side of entrepreneurship. People are throwing around 30K, 100K, 287K, 500K. And these are all verified funds by acquire.com, 150,000, 730,000, 200K, mid 28K, $100. Why is he allowed on this platform? 500K, 425, $900,000, 500K. Just keeps going. These are all 1 million. These are all 1.3 million. These are all people who wanted to sign an NDA to view my software company. Haven't sold it yet, but I will in the future. These course sellers do not want to sell you the real elevator because that's their highest form of leverage. I know it's very popular on Money Twitter to build in public, but guys, the reality of building in public is you're exposing yourself to other competition. I completely disagree with the premise. Build in public, everybody benefits. Like, guys, the last place I want to show my business is in a room full of killers who will literally copy your idea and ship it out. So I'm on the other side. I think it's good to be like broad and tell other people what you're doing, but can't be exposing quite literally everything in a room full of, or a social media platform full of people who will literally do the same exact thing that you're doing. It's war in business, guys. So, but this is why SaaS hits different. Okay. Recurring revenue. So your customer looks at himself as a $50 customer. Okay, I spend $50 to get into your website or software company. I'm worth $50. But you look at that customer as a $300 customer because he will probably stay 6 months, depending on what your SaaS is. The people who buy your software company looks at your customer as a 24x. And the reason why I'm saying 24, guys, I'm not pulling this stuff out of my butt, is because you as the owner values your customer for how much he brings you in per year, which is $300 per customer. When you sell your company to these bigger companies, they take whatever your customer is worth per year and multiply that by 3 or 4. So that's true leverage. Whenever someone says leverage, in drop shipping or in a different business model, I just laugh. True leverage is social media or software. I already kind of talked about the valuation multiples. Software companies sell for 10 to 15x annual revenue. That's for like unicorn companies. Drop shipping is 1x if you're lucky. Software companies are selling for like 3 or 4x nowadays, guys. These other people on Twitter talk about software being a 10 to 15x exit when they sell. It's like, bro, they probably ChatGPT that. So anyways, over here, high margins. Like I said, guys, after dev costs, after your software is completed and it's built out, so take your day job money, front load to build your software product, whatever it is, an app or a business-to-business SaaS. After that, it's mostly profit. No physical inventory. There's no shipping nightmares. There's literally no headache you really have to worry about. And then I kind of already touched on true leverage. So once you front load everything, the same effort is applied to 10 or 10,000 customers. That is truly when your time is disconnected from the dollar. Okay, so how do you how do you even start a software company? So this is the path nobody shows you. They think it's like one bit, you got to make the next Uber or DoorDash. You really don't have to do that. I've made an app where I've gotten my first couple customers. I advertised it in Reddit. It was called recedinghairline.ai. I literally went in a subreddit and advertised recedinghairline.ai. You take a picture of yourself and it would tell you at one point in the process of your hairline receding, like what stage are you at? And the back end of that was just ChatGPT. So guys, identify a problem, find a painful problem people pay to solve. Okay, target businesses, not consumers. Software is already kind of an advanced business model, so you don't want to be in the advanced business in this business model. So if you start with B2C, you're gonna have to be like a master marketer. I'm telling you this from experience. Even if you get a customer in B2C, guys, your customer's card is going to decline like a month after. And that defeats the whole purpose of recurring revenue. Okay, he's not going to cancel. He's going to be forced to cancel because his card doesn't have any more money. I'm telling you guys, do not build B2C unless you are a great marketer. Okay, some of you guys might be great marketers. MVP, build the simplest version that solves the core issue. No need for perfection. Perhaps you could market your SaaS company and then lock some of the items that hasn't been built and then give it a release date when they click it or tap it. Okay. That way, and you communicate, hey, you're an early bird. You get a small discount for being an early bird, of course. But, we're going to be shipping this out one by one because we want to make sure every product is built in a quality way. Okay, whatever. First 10 customers, sell it manually. But if you guys are more of an advanced entrepreneur, I'm sure you guys can sell it via Facebook ads. I'm sure you guys could sell it in Reddit, Twitter, Instagram. And if you guys do decide to sell it organically, you guys have to realize that it's only worth it if you're doing it in scale. Okay. So whether that is posting one reel on 50 accounts or posting 50 tweets on one account. Normally I would just go Facebook ads. Just go straight to Facebook ads. If the CPMs are way too expensive on Facebook ads, just go organic ads. So anyway, scale and systemize. Now automate the acquisition, build systems, hire specialists. If you have the money, use the knowledge you know from your current business or job, and then just hire somebody who knows how to market or run Facebook ads or run organic marketing. Now, it's hard if you've never ran Facebook ads or never ran organic marketing because you don't even know what is good in Facebook ads or organic marketing. So perhaps you could learn the baseline of what is good and acceptable and then hire out for that. That's one regret that I have. I wish I would have hired out earlier. I would have saved a lot of money. And then automating acquisition. Guys, you guys can be very creative when you automate acquisition. So for example, with Reddit, I would hire a virtual assistant on onlinejobs.ph and then I would have her make subreddits or make Reddit threads with ChatGPT and then DM all the people who commented on the subreddit. So anyways, guys, to reiterate and bring this back full circle, a lot of gurus are selling these courses and whatnot on these other business models. They're fooling you and they're really doing software in the back end. Look at Amon Gadzi, look at Alex Hermosi, Ryan Pineda. Who else? Brez. I heard in a podcast Brez was starting a software company. Who else? I mean, guys, I'm literally trying to help you. Anyways, scroll down. So this is why the gurus will never make this course. In proportion, this is what truly the difference is. So yeah, my story, I started out working at Publix, working in a warehouse, no AC in the city. I lived in a small town. I drove 45 minutes to the city with no AC in my car, exhaust, fumes getting blown in through my air conditioning to arrive at a warehouse with no air conditioning. I don't know why air conditioning was such a prominent thing in my story, but yeah, bro, all I remember is no air conditioning in my car and in the warehouse. And I was trying to figure out, okay, what's the best way to make money? Like a lot of you guys, I started with a service-based business in real life. I was savvy enough to turn it into an agency where I contracted out other people to be in my position, whether it be virtual assistants or real life people. So I contracted out other videographers and editors on Fiverr. I took my agency money and I bought an Airbnb property in one of the biggest markets, which is the Smoky Mountains. Honestly, I spent all my money on that property, so much to the point where I had to sell my car, downgrade. It was a Mercedes-Benz. I had to downgrade to a 1998 truck in this season of my life. In the Bible, it says there's seasons in life. There's a time for the crops to grow and die. Bought furniture off Facebook Marketplace, furnished the Airbnb. Basically, a year later, I realized that I was probably only bringing in $1,000 per month from this Airbnb. And it kind of hurt because prior to buying the Airbnb, I said, look, this is going to be the passive income machine so I could finally finance a G-Wagon, a BMW IA, whatever. Move into this apartment. It wasn't that. A year later goes by, AI comes out, I build software, and I got my first AI software to 10K per month. I'm building 2 other software companies right now, and I'm just sharing my story with you guys. Anyways, I learned that if you truly want true passive income, the closest you're getting, guys, is social media or software. And if you want closest to the money, go software. Anyways, that's it for this video. It's kind of like more so like a value packed video. So yeah, let me know what you guys think and leave a comment, subscribe. I got 20 subscribers, not expecting any comments. So yeah, see ya.